Jedi is the next movie that's about to come out, and here's what's going to happen. Now, this is the trailer, and I'm going to tell you a little bit, but following the trailer, I have two videos. One is a children's book that explains the entire first act, and it is canon. The next is a computer voice recalled compilation of data that is the ending of the movie. Now, you know, Daisy Ridley's character goes to the island where Luke is. They fly the Millennium Falcon over there. Luke is there. He doesn't want to train her, but he does reluctantly decide to train her because he meets R2-D2 again on the Millennium Falcon. He's real happy to see him, that kind of thing. And he shows him Princess Leia's message from 30 years ago. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. And he decides to go ahead and help her. He's like Obi-Wan now because it's been 30 years. And who is Snoke? Snoke is this. Snoke is the first Jedi, the prime Jedi. He's basically a blob of goo these days, but he has enough of the evil force to keep him together, and he's the very first Jedi. And he projects his image to be like 20 feet tall, and he hardly lets anybody close to him, but he is still alive, and he was the very first Jedi. And that's going to tie all these movies together, and that's how they're going to continue the series. So stay tuned for some details about the rest of the plot. And the basic first third of the movie is Luke Skywalker trains Daisy Ridley's character to be a Jedi, the last Jedi, fighting the first Jedi, Snoke. That's what's going to happen. I'm Trek Genius. Make sure you subscribe for Star Trek content and all of their Star Wars content that I can make. Trek Genius over and out. Enjoy. And what follows are the two videos explaining the movie. A children's book, which is going to show you the first act of the movie, and then following that is a computer-generated reading of the end of the movie. Enjoy and subscribe. All right, this is Trek Genius. I do Star Trek movie reviews and this.
Here right now, this is the first act of the film, has been leaked thanks to a reading book for kids that has already surfaced with the entire book read, detailing the first act of the film. And the book is entitled Rey's Journey. But before we go any farther than that, if you are not sure you want to hear this and you want to go totally blank into the film other than just some of the trailers that you've probably already seen, this video is not for you. Back out now, and you might consider going in that media blackout, because this is the first act of the film. It's all canon. This is the real book. This is the real deal. So we're going to go into that, we're going to read the story, and this is going to detail the first act of The Last Jedi. So final spoiler warning, countdown, 3, 2, 1. So the book is titled Rey's Journey, and here it goes. Rey and Chewbacca raced through space in the Millennium Falcon. Rey had a map that led them to a small planet. The planet was called Ahch-To. The first Jedi temple was on an island on Ahch-To, and Rey was looking for a Jedi. Rey was looking for the last Jedi. The island was very green. Some strange creatures lived there. Small birds called Porgs sat among the rocks, and alien caretakers took care of the island. But Luke Skywalker also lived there. Luke Skywalker was the last Jedi. Rey had finally found him. Rey gave Luke his old lightsaber. The Jedi used lightsabers to protect the galaxy. But Luke did not want his lightsaber. Luke threw the lightsaber over a cliff. Then Luke walked away. Rey was shocked. Rey went to find the lightsaber. Then she saw Luke's old X-Wing. It was underwater. Luke never wanted to leave the island. Rey was confused. Why would Luke not talk to her? Luke would not talk to Rey, but he would talk to Chewie. Luke was surprised to see his old friend. Was his friend Han Solo there too? Rey told Luke how the evil Kylo Ren had defeated Han Solo. Kylo Ren was a First Order warrior. Luke's sister, Leia, led the resistance that fought against the First Order. Across the galaxy, First Order ships attacked the resistance fleet. Leia needed Luke's help to defeat Kylo Ren and the First Order. But Luke would not leave the island. He would not help the resistance. Rey would not give up. Rey followed Luke every day. She followed him across the island. Luke fished around and found other food. But Luke never spoke to Rey. He never even looked at her. Then one day, as Rey followed Luke, something called to her. It was the Force. The Force was an energy field that connected all living things. Rey walked away from Luke. The Force led Rey to an old tree. There was very old Jedi books inside the tree. The Force told Rey to touch the books. Then Luke appeared. Rey told Luke that the Resistance needed him, but Rey needed Luke too. Rey felt the Force inside of her, but she did not know how to use it. Rey needed a teacher, but Luke did not want to teach Rey. He had trained Kylo Ren to be a Jedi before Kylo joined the First Order. Luke never wanted to teach anyone ever again. But Rey would not give up. She would follow Luke until he agreed to teach her. Rey would not leave Luke alone. Meanwhile, the Porgs would not leave Chewie alone. Chewie was mad at first. He roared at them, but then he grew to like them. Chewie and the Porgs were friends. While Chewie made new friends, Luke found an old friend. He went to the Millennium Falcon and found R2-D2. The droid beeped with happiness. R2-D2 had missed Luke. R2-D2 showed Luke an old hologram. It was a message from long ago. It was young Leia asking for help. Luke had helped his sister then, and she needed his help again. Luke decided to train Rey. Luke would teach Rey the ways of the Jedi. Rey would learn the power of the Force. Maybe Luke would not be the last Jedi, after all.
Star Wars 8, Leia ending scene leaked and proves these two theories. Star Wars 8 will end with this powerful scene featuring Leia, confirmed Daisy Ridley, which also proves two major theories. The Star Wars cast have been very busy giving major television and print interviews. Daisy Ridley has already spoken of the eye-popping storyline that will feature Rey and Luke on Ahch-To in the latest issue of Empire magazine. In another chat with Glamour magazine, she revealed a hugely emotional and powerful moment featuring Rey and Leia. The article was quickly taken down, but it's no point trying any clever Jedi mind tricks because the internet never forgets anything. This is what she said. Ridley said, "The last thing Carrie and I filmed together was emotional for a variety of reasons. It's the end of the film, and all of this crazy stuff has happened. There's this moment that we share, and thinking about it now, I realize that it's going to be really hard to watch. Because it will seem like a good fight, even though it wasn't at the time." Fact that Ridley revealed the scene takes place at the end of the film echoes the tearful ending of The Force Awakens when Leia and Rey hug after the death of Han Solo. It also confirms two huge rumors about the plot. Firstly, it helps clarify the timeline of The Last Jedi. We already knew that the Battle of Cry takes place towards the end of the film and that Rey will be captured and tortured by Snoke. The new comments confirm that Rey will escape Snoke, with or without the rumored help of Kylo Ren, and make it back for the newly revealed emotional final scene with Leia. Is this the moment that was glimpsed months back in the behind-the-scenes footage? Secondly, it categorically confirms that Leia does not die in The Last Jedi, especially not at the hands of her son. The trailers teased a moment where Kylo Ren looks like he is about to shoot down his mother's flagship, the Raddus. That clearly does not happen. After Fisher's shocking sudden death last Christmas, director Rian Johnson confirmed her scenes for episode had been completed and would not be altered. Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy also revealed that a huge storyline for Leia had been planned for episode 9. The fact that Ridley says the new scene feels like a goodbye suggests that Leia is seeing Rey off as she heads back out into the galaxy to fulfill her destiny. Worryingly, it does not sound like Luke is involved at all, diminishing hopes of one last Skywalker sibling moment. Ridley also movingly drew parallels between her own experiences of sudden fame with her predecessor. She added, "You know, she and I went through a similar thing at different times as Star Wars leading ladies. She had the most insane life." Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave like and click subscribe to help creator to make more videos. See you again, bye bye.